Take it away, Ozzy.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Thank you for being on the meeting, and thank you for John and Debbie for initiative to taking us all to higher levels. We must just do the action. So thank you very much for that, Sean. So John will be the timekeeper, and for now, Debbie will do the marketing plan. Thank you.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
My marketing plan that I'm speaking about today is the 3 daily success habits. And the first one, of course, is our personal usage. That is vital. So when you get a new person started, you must educate them on the products. Otherwise, they're not going to last long. They've got to know that those products are the best, and which they are. We know they are. So skills with people, whatever makes you super, super good at getting people to use the products, do it. Sean, podcasts, that sort of thing. Use the products. And we've got phenomenal products. Okay. The other one is then you share the opportunity. And remember, we share the opportunity. And I'll tell you why we share the opportunity. This week has been amazing. We spoke to a lady, and she was a distributor, quite a good distributor in the other team. But she said as she got older, she found it very difficult to do sales. And she couldn't drive around delivering her sales. And then eventually she didn't have enough money because she was retired to buy the products for herself. So she quit. Okay. Now, I want you to just align that up with Ubri Kutsia. She didn't have any money to start with. In fact, she was bankrupt. And she died at 92 years old. She had a beautiful home. Well, she was now in frail care, which she paid for. And frail care is not cheap anymore. And Linda V went to Cape Town one day. I think she was 86. Ubri was 86. And Ubri took her around Cape Town in her car. And as you know, when Ubri passed away, she left Charlie and Alta over 200,000 rands because she had no family. Now, what do you think did the difference? They both had the same product. They both had the same company. One was doing sales. One was building a network. So residual income is just so important. So we must go with, are you open to looking at a way of earning extra income? Only if they say no. You say, well, maybe you might be interested in our product. Let me show you our product catalog. So that's the way to go. And please, once you get your downline, that's just a door. You've got to go further down. You can't just expect that that person is going to be your diamond. It doesn't work that way. In some cases it does, but not often. All right. For personal testimony, when Jenny started, Jenny was, I think, three away from John and I, and Jenny Holiday. And then when she got started, somewhere down the line, she got somebody started, I think 2 or 3 down from her. And then from that 2 or 3 down from her, Penny and Clive McGuinness started. Clive and Penny McGuinness went to Sapphire Director. Jenny had never even, I don't think Jenny's ever met them. I don't think she's ever even seen them. John used to drive to Rustenburg and do the plan, and I used to do the training. Okay, so then Penny and Clive, they immigrated to England. This month, 811 PV, 1 off order. That's because they learned the product. And they've got a little team here, but their team's not doing much. Except the one little guy, Robert, he's in Botswana, and we look after him. So, yeah. Okay, so that's just the story of doing the opportunity. All right. Then you can, oh, and your income, you will get a bonus on top of your profit of 3 to 25%. Now, I'm sure you all know how this works, but just so that for Fiona's sake, who's going to listen to the recording tomorrow, the payments always go from the bottom up. So just as an example, if your new downline gets 300 points and they get 3%, and you say get 500 points, you will get 5%, okay? Now, you will get 5%, but you wouldn't have got it if you hadn't got the 300 PV from your downline. So you still have to pay them. Now, Neolife do that for you. So from you, they will get 3%. So really, on your bonus, you will get 2%. Do you know the 3 and 2 difference? If you don't know, phone me and I'll try and explain it better if I've got more time. Then you share the products afterwards. Now, we used to make a very big error. We used to give the products at our price, which was fine when we were both working and earning another income, and Neolife was our part-time income. But now Neolife is our income. So where do we get the money to phone, to deliver, to pick up products, etc., etc.? You've got to have it from your profit, and your profit is from your customers. So yeah, so we've learned now that all our new people that buy from us, they get full price. If we love them to death and we don't have to deliver, like we can take it to church with us, then they'll get members price. Okay, otherwise it's full price. And that's quite nice. Our one downline who's a very good, she gets our price because she's fantastic. She put in a 17,000 Rand order. And from just the bonus, if it was just the sales, if we had given her full price, we would have got 4,700. So not only would we have got 4,700 on the retail, we would have also got 4,000, which we did get, 4,700 on our bonus. So yeah, always bear in mind, if we didn't give her that discount, would she still buy from us? And would she buy that much? I don't think so. So that's why we do what we do. So it's a business, so you have to treat it as a business. Look at your people and see where can you help and where can you just be business-like. Okay, it's not everything is 100%. Right, how am I doing, John? Right. What else was there? What was the one you wanted to share? Was that it?
No, it wasn't that. But I'll talk to you later.
You're wasting time. Tell me.
Okay. All right. What I wanted to tell Sean at the very beginning, we had a downline who just was so keen on selling. I was so dogmatic on don't do any sales. You've got to do it the Eagle Team way. But this lady was very keen on selling. And because of my dogmatic approach, she left us and joined Avril Shalane or another beauty house and became the top sales lady in the country. Now, I just have kicked myself from that day to here. That's why I'm all bruised and wounded. If I just said to you, listen, it's your business, just do what you feel right and run it. But this is the way we do it. And it's been proven, it's been proved that it's a successful route. But if that's the way you want to go, go. Now, I might have a downline who wants to go with the doctors and go through that route. If they want to do that, well done. We'll support you as much as we can, but concentrate on that league because that's duplicatable through that league, but not the others. You know what I mean? So if that's what you want to do, you got to go for it because it's your business. And that's what I wanted to say. It wasn't what Debbie was alluding to. But am I clear? So it's if you do like Amanda loves the marketplace because Jenny's been there and you're comfortable with that, that's fantastic. It's your business. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Ansi.
Well done, John and Debbie. That was very informative. Now we're going on to our products. And thank you, John. It will be you on Lemon Glow.
I've got my timepiece here in my one hand, and I hope this comes out clearly because this is just a piece of ordinary plank. Ordinary plank. Damp cloth, wet, a bit moist there. A 500 milligram tub of absolute pure golden. It's an absolute magic product, this one. It's called Lemon Glow. You take your damp cloth like this, already moisturized. You put a little bit on your cloth, just a fraction. Okay. Now I'm just going to do half this plank as my demonstration. And with small circular movements, as you put it in, this plank is just sucking this beautiful carnauba oil, wax oil, into the wood grain. And I can feel this whole plank. If it was any more rejuvenated, it would start springing leaves. Okay, it's really so. After you just leave it for a little while, I like to just have one more, because it spreads so easily, just one more little dab. And every time I do this, Debbie says, you know, it's expensive. It's not really. If you see what we get here, you do this little piece again, and you can actually see, and I wish I had the overhead camera here, and I'm going to just show you the half of the plank which I've done. When it's all been put over in circles, you can take a cloth, a dry cloth later on, and you just buff it a little bit, and the shine will start coming through. And I hope you can see this, because if it was any brighter, I'd have to wear sunglasses here. Okay, can you see the difference?
John, can you hold it next to Jenny's head a bit, closer to her head? That's it.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, you
definitely
can
difference.
see clearly.
Can you see the difference?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
The one is pale and the other one is nice color.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a
Okay,
And it
Fine,
brings
right?
out the grain.
it brings out the
Yes, definitely.
text of wood, and all you need to do later on, just buff it, and then once a month maybe just go a slight one. I did all our furniture. Debbie had a house clean, and the chairs and a dining room table, and my eagle owl, my osprey eagle, I put a bit of polish on it, and just, in fact, this bottle is just almost full. It's, if you feel it, I'll probably use a quarter of that, of the whole bottle for all our furniture. And the grain is super, and it protects it against sunlight as well. So it won't crack and get dry. And I'm not sure if you can use this on leather.
No.
Okay. But I know that a lot of people have used this wax on their elbows and on their
Yes.
heels to actually make it nice and smooth and glowy.
wow.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Well done, John, for that demonstration. And it also helped to prevent, if you put a glass on the wood, it won't make a circle. Over to you, Mandy. Thank you very much for moisturizer.
Thank you very much, Ansi.
Nutrients,
Good evening,
thanks.
everybody. Nutrients Organic Moisturizing Creams. There are two moisturizing creams. One is for the dry, normal to dry skin, and that one is called Ultra Moisturizing Cream. And then you have the other one for combination to oily skin, which is the moisturizing cream. And I have the moisturizing cream, and it is a beautiful product. You don't use a lot, just like John said with the thing. That's all you need for your whole face. And I actually have a testimony. At the weekend, I stood for an hour watching my grandson play rugby, and my nose is inclined to look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. after I've stood in the sun. And all I did was come home, wash my face, put aloe vera gel on for 2 days, and then I took the moisturizing cream and kept using that every day, and my nose didn't peel. Normally it peels. So yes, it's
Wow.
definitely excellent. And you can literally feel your skin sucking in the moisturizing cream, and it doesn't make it greasy and gross. As you can see, I have wrinkles, and the wrinkles are because as a child, I wouldn't put cream on my face because I didn't like greasy cream on my skin. And yeah, I've started using the moisturizing cream over the last 2 years, and it definitely has made a difference. And friends of
Absolutely.
friends of mine that have seen me, that don't see me often, always say, your skin has got such a nice glow. What are you doing to it? So yeah, it's very good.
Mhm. Yeah.
If you're wanting all the ingredients and that for it, you look in your back office, and the Fast Facts tells you everything about all the different marine marine seaweeds and that are in it and what it does for you. And literally, why we need moisturizing products, it helps nourish, hydrate, and protect the skin from damaging effects of the environment. So to prevent dehydration of the skin, you use the moisturizing cream, whichever one suits your face. The Ultra one, it takes 30 minutes for it to actually start working on your skin so that you can see the difference, and it will last for 24 hours. Whereas the moisturizing cream for the oily skin, that also takes 30 minutes for it to start feeling the effects of it, but that only lasts for about 8 hours. But I know when I use it in the morning and I go to work and I come home, and when I have a shower and you wash your face with the cleansing gel, you can actually feel the moisturizing cream is still on your face. So yes, it does do the job and protect your skin. It's
Oh, well
excellent.
done.
Wow, well done, Mandy. I agree with your friend, and the others on the team, on the meeting, will agree you look lovely. Spring chicken, my dear.
Absolutely.
Sean, thank you very much. Over to you for Shalated Zinc, please.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to just do one of my favorite PowerPoints here quickly. And we're going to do this. Zinc, one of my more favorite products. And come on, talk to me. So zinc and why we need it. Zinc is a trace mineral, meaning that the body only needs small amounts, and yet it is necessary for almost 100 enzymes to carry out vital chemical reactions. It's a major player in the creation of DNA, growth of cells, building proteins, healing damaged tissue, and supporting a healthy immune system. Because it helps cells to grow and multiply, adequate zinc is required during times of rapid growth, such as childhood, adolescence, and pregnancy. It contributes to normal DNA synthesis, acid-alkaline balance, cognitive function, fertility and reproduction, metabolism of vitamin A, and macronutrient metabolism. And that's your macronutrients, or your carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. It also contributes to the maintenance of the immune function, normal testosterone levels in the blood, vision, bones, hair, skin, and nails. Zinc is also involved with the senses of taste and smell. That was one of the things during the pandemic, when you lost your sense of taste and smell, you knew your zinc levels were low and you needed to boost. The recommended RDA, recommended dietary allowance for adults over 19 years, is 11 milligrams a day for men and 8 milligrams for women. Pregnancy and lactation require slightly more, at 11 milligrams for pregnancy and 12 milligrams for lactation. Meats, poultry, and seafood are rich in zinc, so vegetarians and vegans are not getting enough. Some plant foods like legumes and whole grains are also good sources of zinc, but they also contain phytates that can bind to the mineral, lowering its absorption. And as we learned last night, doesn't matter what you take in, if your body is not able to absorb it and utilize it, you're wasting your time and money. So the groups at risk for zinc deficiency are pregnant women, because they have an increased need for the fetus and during lactation. Low amounts of zinc in human breast milk, so therefore high amounts of calcium and phosphorus in cow's milk can lower that zinc absorption. Vegetarians and vegans, the zinc intake is limited to plant foods like whole grains that have a lower bioavailability than from animal foods. So for them, it is vital to supplement. There's a decreased absorption and increased loss of zinc through the urine. Signs of deficiency include loss of taste or smell, poor appetite, depressed mood, decreased immunity. So every little bug that comes past, you catch it and suffer. Delayed wound healing, diarrhea, hair loss. Now, why do we use our chelated zinc? Because it's the highest potency and purity. Our pharmaceutical grade zinc base provides both high purity and high potency. In our unique chelation process, pharmaceutical grade zinc is reacted with the amino acid methionine. In this process, 2 amino acid molecules bond with 1 zinc atom to form an exclusive 2-to-1 zinc amino acid chelate. Tests show that amino acid chelation improves zinc absorption. Like most minerals, you're getting about a 6 times greater absorption with a chelated source of minerals as opposed to a non-chelated source. And that is...
Sure, wow,
actually
that
the
was
end of the point.
excellent. Thank you very much.
I have a testimony on the zinc I'd just like to share with you. Somebody with an ingrown toenail got very, very infected, terribly infected. And we didn't know how to sort this out. He went to doctors, they cut it, it just got worse and worse. Eventually, you made a paste of the aloe vera with the zinc. We crushed a zinc tablet with aloe vera gel and we bound up his toe. Oh, and vitamin E, that's right. And vitamin E, we pushed a vitamin E in there. We were trying everything. And we tied it, put it around his toe, and we strapped it on with sticky tape, what you call it? Elastoplast. And the next day we did the same thing. The third day it was clear.
Wow.
Sure.
After a week of this man
That's amazing.
yeah.
I swear by my zinc.
He had been on antibiotics and everything, nothing helped.
And the combination of zinc and C is like a nuclear bomb. It'll take care of pretty much anything.
Yeah.
For sure.
including
Thank you very
diabetes.
much.
Go
That
to-
I also
was
have a
very,
testimony.
yeah.
The friends of mine who introduced me to the business, John and Debbie know them very well. They couldn't fall pregnant for 15 years. She was teaching with me. She went to Cape Town. They went to Cape Town. They went to Bloemfontein because they couldn't fall pregnant. They went on to the zinc and Omega and Formula 4 at the time. Today, they've got 2 beautiful sons.
Wow.
So,
Sure. That's wonderful.
John and Debbie can verify their testimony.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. It's very informative. Amanda, thank you. Over to you on full motion.
Good evening. I am still a rookie in this business, and now you put me right after Sean, eh? Okay.
You can do
So
it.
I can do it, absolutely. I'll try my best. So tonight I've got the privilege of speaking to you about full motion. And I must say, when we just started, which was, I can't actually remember if it was last year or the year before, when we started ourselves taking the Neolife supplements, this was one of the things that we started with, because I noticed that myself, I started getting, especially in the morning when I wake up, I had this stiff fingers. Not all of them, but some of them were stiff, and some of them were actually painful in some of the joints. And I realized it's like the onset of arthritis or something. And we started taking the full motion with our Pro Vitality. And that full motion definitely took the aches and pains away. And it's been months now that I haven't taken full motion. I've got no sore joints. I've got no stiffness. I haven't had it for months. So that definitely, when I just went through the info in our catalog tonight, they talk about full motion stimulates regeneration of healthy joint cartilage. And I can honestly say that I've experienced that however little my symptoms were. So that was nice for me. So that's what it does. Full motion, the main ingredient in full motion is glucosamine, which is a nutrient that occurs naturally in our bodies. And it stimulates regeneration of healthy joint cartilage. The cartilage is the part between the joints that absorbs the impact of movement. It helps with the smoothness of the movements and just protecting the bones from each other while you're moving. So that's very important that that stays in a good condition in order for you to keep your mobility and your movement. It also assists with pain relief. It's a natural pain reliever. It also repairs bones, and it's also helps repair tissue. The tissue around the inflamed joints, it helps with the repair of that tissue. It's not actually just for the cartilage, it actually helps with tissue repair. That was quite interesting. So Neolife's Full Motion has a special addition to it, which is the Herbal Comfort Complex, which consists of bromelain, white willow, and boswellia. And that actually helps with inflammation. And then also the regenerative mineral complex that Neolife has added would be zinc, which Sean has talked about now, which is, it helps with the healing process, boron and silica. And then Neolife's Full Motion also has a 3D advantage, which is a uniquely method of delivering a unique technology that aids in the delivering of easy digestion and optimal bioavailability. So this is something that you actually should have as an essential in your house, especially if you're over 50. I think it just helps with a lot of aches and pains. I even heard someone say it's actually good for your digestive system as well. So, yeah, does anybody have testimonies on it from their side?
Yeah, we have
Thank
got a lot of testimonies on Full Motion, but I think we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the time is because we start running out of time at 10.
Okay.
We've got 9
I
minutes.
don't know whether Caroline is on the call. Debbie, will you just do it with the recognition?
I'm going to just. Yes. Okay, Ansi, thank you.
Please.
Yeah, very much so. Just a thing with Colleen, she is away, and yeah, she's doing forthcoming events. I think you should all have your forthcoming events written down by now in your diaries. If not, you can always look on the chats that they will definitely be there. All right. For recognition, we've started off the month with quite a big bang, especially Jenny Holiday. Jenny, you're leading the troops. I keep a running total from week to week and from month to month. And Jenny's already on nearly 1,000 something already. So that's fantastic.
Jenny.
Yeah.
1,602.
That's right. And Kay and Barry and Liz. Barry will probably look at the replay. But they're almost on 300. All right. And then Sean, he's touching on 1,000. That's fantastic. And that's, I'm only going as far as there. Okay, cool.
Okay, well done. Thank you very much, Debbie. And now for a close, positive close. Thank you, John. Over to you.
Sure.
Sean,
Me.
should have been Jenny.
Yeah.
Should have been Jenny Potter, but if she's not here, upline has to do.
Outstanding.
Okay,
All right.
sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Sorry, John. Sorry. Okay, thanks.
All right. So as all of you are on the group, see that I post something every morning. And the one that I posted this morning made me think, and Debbie, you just actually brought this in with your talk tonight, and I didn't know that what you were going to say. So it just sums it all up. And the quote is, if my downline were doing what I'm doing today, how much money would I be making? And that made me think, has my downline used their product today? I use my product, have you? Has my downline spoken to somebody today? I did, have you? Spoke to a new person, and I've followed up with somebody else that I started talking to over the weekend. Have you shared the opportunity? I didn't yet. Have you done your personal development? If you're on here, you have. Has my downline done their personal development today? I think so. Have you been in touch with your downline today? I have. Have you? So, some sobering words over there. We need to lead by example. So we can't expect our downlines to do what we aren't doing. So if we want to make money, as Debbie said, we get paid from the bottom up. So if we want to make money, we've got to help our downlines because we work for them. They don't work for us. We work for them. So we need to make sure that they're doing the work so that we can get paid. And as Zig Ziglar always says, you always get what you, you will always get what you want if you help enough other people get what they want. So there's your challenge for the rest of the week. Make sure that your downline is doing the work. You need to be leading by example, so you need to be doing twice as much work as your downline. And you need to be looking for people to help and encourage on a daily basis. And that encouragement can be anything. There are a lot of hurting people out there. Just look them in the eye. You will be able to see that tiredness, that hurt. Be their friend. You might be the only friend that they've got today. You'll be amazed at the difference. A little encouraging word, hey, you're doing well. You know, you've got this. I can see the progress you've made. Yes, it hurts today, but you're doing incredibly well. Keep doing what you're doing because tomorrow will get better. Sometimes that's all that that person needs to hear, just to help them to turn their thoughts from that depression to, you know, actually, I'm still alive and I can still do this. Now, I'm fortunate in the work that I do that I get to do this on a daily basis. And if I can encourage somebody else, it's an encouragement to me. So look, when you're out in the world, there are always people in the shops, no matter where you are. You pass them on the street, say, hi, how's it going? Sometimes that's all that they need. And just that smile, hello, and they sometimes do a sort of double take and go, hi, how are you?
Yes.
Make a difference.
Yeah.
The thing that is most contagious that everybody wants is our smile. Doesn't cost a cent. Saying hello
True.
doesn't cost a cent, but it's worth a fortune. Have a great
Absolutely.
week, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Well done. God bless. Thank you for your time.